traîne par les pieds avec une corde. La tête
As
par...
it turned out, I did need to deal with her quickly, but not in the way I'd expected.
What? Ah, ça peut le faire, ça aussi. OK.
I've been told removing a head always left a difficult stain.
On joue au basket avec sa tête. C'est correct, ça.
Someone was into artistic splatter. Maybe we were looking for a toreador, or just a messy eater. At least Pandora put up a struggle. We should have heard this. It all took, what, 5 minutes?
Oh.
Construction rebar rammed into the floor. Not an easy...
Loup du digital, pionnier des pixels, conquérant numérique, gloire intersidérale. Un monde à la fois. SolVark.
Hey, bon lundi tout le monde! On débute ça cette semaine avec un autre épisode de Bloodlines 2. Hey, l'épisode 5. Fait que là, on continue notre petite histoire avec notre détective vampire avec des pouvoirs. Qui est dans notre tête, puis là, qui est plus dans notre tête. C'est dur à suivre un peu. Il fait frette!
Itches like mad.
Bon, allons là-bas. What the hell was that? Il y a déjà 5 épisodes, c'est que ça avance bien notre série là. À date, j'aime vraiment ça, c'est sombre, c'est gore, c'est un peu surnaturel, ça fait changement.
End is nigh, yet it is a gentle and
Parce que oui,
Shelby, have you a moment before the rapture comes?
the world thrills as ecstasy reaches out for us both. Can you not feel it, Fabian?
Shall we celebrate together the coming ascension?
Every time you touch me, I feel I'm getting closer.
oh boy.
Exquisite, and if I might say, nourishing. I have work to do before the end. Don't go anywhere.
Keep your eyes towards rapture, dearest detective. From darkness and despair will come transfiguration.
Il y a du monde qui sont spécial dans la vie, elle en fait partie. Ça va être par là qu'il faut aller. De Macoum!
Hey, Fabian.
Et l'autre tête rasée.
Evening, Patrick. I hear you've got trouble.
Yeah, same old, same old. You better go and talk to Mr. Fletcher.
Ça me tente pas. Clairement ici. C'est lui, j'imagine.
If it isn't my old friend Fabian. Good of you to join us, finally.
Mr. Fletcher, they tell me you've got a knot that I can help untie.
It's a curious one. There's a girl.
Isn't there always?
Indeed. This one came to my establishment on an errand from her sire. Would you believe it?
Not that unusual for one new embraced.
That's just it. She's mortal. Completely unblooded, far as we can tell. You'd better talk to her. She knows a little too much for my taste.
Know anything else about her?
Not a lot. She wears a heady perfume of cheap flowers, velvet clothes, too much eyeshadow. You know the type. The world's been throwing gothic tragedies at us for more than half a century. Fashion is fashion. This one, though, she talks of sires and masquerades. Someone's been teaching her our lingo.
Oh, ça c'est pas bien
Did she
ça.
mention any names, places, faces?
After dropping a couple of heavy hints, she's clammed up. Rather amusingly, she says she won't talk to a member of staff, only a true vampire.
Maybe you could consider a cape and a nice high collar. I better check this out. Where can I find this girl?
Back room. I told her it's where we hold our most delicate assignations.
Classy.
She wants to talk to one of her sire's contacts. Figure it out, Fabian, and let me know how you're going to deal with it.
Getting it? Rainer.
Hello, miss. May I have a moment of your time?
I'm sorry, I'm waiting for someone. Someone important. I don't want to talk to anyone, especially a cop.
Waiting for your sire, right?
What? I don't know what you mean, detective.
What makes you think I'm a cop?
Please, have you seen what you're wearing? You're not exactly plain clothes.
So talk to me about vampires, throat sucking, all that sort of thing.
Am I breaking a law or something, detective? Because if not, you'd better leave.
I realized this wasn't going to work. She was too fixated on the whole detective ensemble.
Never mind, miss. Maybe we'll talk later.
Oh, I don't think so.
She might not talk to a cop, but she seemed the impressionable type. A little force of will, and she'd talk to who she thought I was. I'd picked up a trick or two in my time.
Well, hello there.
Oh my, you... I think I know what you are.
Glad she knew that, because I had no idea what she thought I was. I'd have to play this carefully.
You do, huh?
Wait, there's something not right here. Who are you? You're not one of us.
Oh, case of mistaken identity, sorry.
Crash and burn. I needed to figure out who she wanted to see.
Okay.
Well, hello there.
Oh my, you... I think I know what you are.
Glad she knew that, because I had no idea what she thought I was. I'd have to play this carefully.
I'm pleased to see you again, my child.
I mean, you're not my sire, obviously, because he's the one who sent me. You're trying to trick me. Leave me alone, you creep.
Ah, sorry to trouble you, miss.
Who did she expect to meet?
On va juste faire fondre son cerveau, mais c'est
Well,
correct.
hello there.
Oh my, you... I think I know what you are.
Glad she knew that, because I had no idea what she thought I was. I'd have to play this carefully.
Let me tell you something. I am Batman.
I can hear your heart. That soft pulsation. You are nervous, child.
Don't be silly. I don't have a heartbeat anymore. You're not one of the people I'm waiting for.
Huh. Never mind then.
This
Huh.
wasn't working. I needed a different approach.
On va d'abord y dévisser la tête.
Well, hello there.
Oh my, you... I think I know what you are.
Glad she knew that, because I had no idea what she thought I was. I'd have to play this carefully. Welcome, daughter of the night.
Hello. You are one of his friends, aren't you?
Oh, yes. I know your sire.
Please tell me, who are you?
I am everything you have dreamed of.
Oh, it's you. It is you. I didn't think you'd come. I am Pandora. I am so pleased to meet you, Lord Fabian.
Yes, I am Lord Fabian. Certainly. That's me.
You are so much more than I'd hoped.
What do you know about me? Exactly.
Oh, that you are powerful, that you are artful, that you are dangerous, that you conceal a well of such pain deep inside you. I share that pain too. I am so glad to be in your presence.
What the fuck is she talking about?
What was that about shared pain?
Oh, I know. You are so deep, Lord Fabian, that you mask it so well. That you lost your closest friend. But perhaps we can discuss it later, in more pleasant surroundings.
What the hell?
The staff tell me you bring word from your sire.
I do, yes. He said, beware the sword of the cross.
He did. It meant nothing to me, but I'd neglected my Bible studies.
Okay.
Tell me, how did your sire come to embrace you?
Oh, wait. I can't think of it right now. How weird.
Okay.
Of course. I know your sire well, but what have you learned of him?
Oh, he's marvelous. Everything I could desire.
I mean, taste in clothes, model of car. Have you ever visited his haven?
It's odd. Now that you mention it, it's been a whirlwind few days. But, I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
That's only you are not sure.
How have you taken to our existence? The consuming of blood, the lateness of the hour.
I suppose I must have taken blood. It's the only way we survive, isn't it? I've dreamed about it, but I don't actually remember drinking. I must have, in the embrace, mustn't I?
It's not traditional for one of our kind to have a heartbeat. You seem to have one, though, and a lively one at that.
Oh, do I? That isn't right. I'm sure that it will fade as the blessing takes effect. I know some things take time, but honestly, I could kill for a cigarette.
Well, Pandora, it's been fascinating to talk to you.
Je vais péter sa bubble.
Sorry to tell you this, kid, but I'm a professional. And you should know, you're not a vampire.
Of course I am. Just look at my complexion, and I haven't eaten all day. I hunger for blood.
Or possibly cookies.
Only time will tell. Don't go anywhere.
Of course not, Master.
Someone had tied her noodle in a real knot. I needed to talk to Fletcher. I got all I could from the girl. Time to check in with Fletcher.
Oui. Come on. J'ai quand même passé 10 minutes à y parler, là. What a waste of my time. Parlant trash comme ça.
You talked to our gothic delight?
Tu l'appelles de même, toi? Moi, j'appelle poubelle. Ouais.
I have. She's a few nuts short of a nut bar.
Isn't she, though?
This is deliberate. She's been pushed here by someone. A few facts sketched in, but the rest blanked out. Someone's emptied Miss Pandora's mind. All she knows, find her sire's friend and give him a message.
And what was the message?
She, called me Lord Fabian.
Aha! Really? Well...
We should figure out who sent her here.
Well, that's what you're here for, isn't it? To sniff it out.
Good notion, I'll do that. I guess Patrick on the door might know.
Mr. Patrick. Hey, you punk ass. C'est un humain.
Hey there. Been chewing a few things over with your boss. I got a few questions.
Sure.
The girl has a fuzzy memory of how she got here. You notice anything? Did someone drop her off? Lend me your eagle eyes, Patrick.
Nah, just walked in off the street.
Walked? Wearing those clothes? In this weather?
I didn't see any car.
I smelled a rat here. Either Patrick's shirt was itchy, or he was covering something up.
Have you seen the girl before? She'd be easy to remember, right?
Not really. You'd be surprised how many of her type drift towards the Macom. Most don't get in, but the way she was talking, I knew this was something the boss needed to hear. I think she's a new face.
You got that right. She didn't just walk in. Who were you covering for?
She walked in. That's just what happened, all right?
Something was on Patrick's mind, and I needed to take a peek at it.
About her arrival, what aren't you telling me?
I told you, she just walked off the street.
Patrick was a solid guy, but I knew a trick or two about weaseling out a surface thought.
I should get on, see if I can untangle this.
Thanks for helping out.
Let's see what's going on in here. What was that? A limo. That means someone with power. We don't rat on power. Oh, Patrick.
Just wanted to ask something else.
No problem.
Ha! Gotcha. I know it was a limo, Patrick. Why were you covering it up?
Okay. Yeah, it was a limo. Pulled up a block away, she got out the back, said thanks. That was it.
Didn't get a plate or look at the driver?
Nah, sorry. Business black, privacy glass, you know the drill. And you know we don't keep cameras here. Mr. Fletcher won't have them. But you get what it means.
I do, yeah. Limo means money, and kindred money, that screams court. Thanks, Patrick. For what it's worth, I get why you wanted to keep it on the down low. Catch you later, Patrick.
Good luck with that one.
T'as pas besoin de chance. Ah, t'es Batman.
Patrick saw a limo. Says Pandora was dropped off by one. That speaks of money, and money speaks of court.
Interesting.
Yeah, I do not like the implications. Not one bit.
So, what now? Usual treatment, I assume? You'll empty her mind even further? Throw her back in the pond? Assuming you don't want her skinned and fed to the pigs.
Yes, I'll need to wipe her mind. Erase any thoughts of sires and embraces.
Well, she's already empty-headed. I wonder what'll become of her after.
Seattle has a place for everyone. Even if it's, under a bridge somewhere, I suppose.
Very well, then. Do what you need to, but once you're done, give me the nod. We do allow a little leeway in my establishments, but I don't need a masquerade breach at my front door.
Understood.
Go do your thing, Lord Fabian.
Something told me he wouldn't let my nobility lie. But he was right. I needed to deal with Miss Pandora, and quickly.
Ok, j'ai quelques idées là. On l'attache, on la traîne par les pieds avec une corde. La tête
As
par...
it turned out, I did need to deal with her quickly. But not in the way I'd expected.
What? Ah, ça peut le faire, ça aussi. Ok.
I've been told removing a head always left a difficult stain.
On joue au basket avec sa tête. C'est correct, ça.
Someone was into artistic splatter. Maybe we were looking for a toreador. Or just a messy eater. At least Pandora put up a struggle. We should have heard this. It all took, what, 5 minutes?
Oh.
Construction rebar rammed into the floor. Not an easy thing to do at all, let alone quietly. Well, she was dead. The missing head gave it away. Now what was this? A cross, and a fancy one. Made of metal. Interesting. Time to earn the paycheck. If I got paid. Which I didn't, technically. Still. Hey there, Miss Pandora. How you feeling?
Still a bit antsy. I could kill for a cigarette. I guess I'm a little cold around the neck. Oh, and, dead?
Of course. What with you being a construct of my own mind, it was a stupid question. I will grant you that. But I like to make my own psyche comfortable.
What do you need to know, Lord Fabian?
Where did you come from?
Given I'm a construct of your mind, your lordship, I find it hard to answer that. My clothes may not be tasteful, but they do look expensive. Under the powder, my skin is good. So are my nails and my hair. Rich family, I think you'd say.
What's with the little cross sword doodad?
I told you what my sire said, remember? Beware the sword of the cross.
You did, didn't you?
And the cross is tickling at your brain, isn't it? So is the iron rebar forced through my body. You've seen this before. Would you kill, detective, for a cigarette?
Non, parce que je fume pas.
No, Marla. I wouldn't kill you for a cigarette. But someone did, right?
Maybe they did. That was my job here at the Macom, after all. Hanging around the bar, my tray in front of me, offering the patrons their pick of tobacco. That's where you've seen me. Maybe 50 times before. The only place you've seen me. But you never did notice me, did you?
I see a piece of jewelry there. That yours?
The sharpened metal cross? You've never seen me with it before. I know you didn't pay me much attention, but you'd have spotted that. It's hardly subtle.
I'm sorry, Marla. You didn't deserve this.
Didn't I? You don't really know me at all, do you, detective? I could be a torturer, a mobster, a serial killer.
Maybe. Or maybe just wrong place, wrong time.
This looks a little more specific than that. More targeted.
So how did you die, Marla?
Isn't it obvious? Iron bar through the heart. Head cut off.
Cut off?
You're right, not cut off. The wound, it feels more ragged, more torn. Ripped off, I'd say, by someone strong.
Oh.
So who were you, Marla?
Why, a nobody detective. A mortal. A servant in the Macom.
Wait, one of Fletcher's employees, right? So a ghoul, perhaps.
I think you're right, detective. The neck bleed did slow up real quick by the spattering. Perhaps I had drunk the blood of a vampire and gained a bit of power.
I know what a ghoul is, thank you kindly. Killed by twisted iron and sheer strength. Good enough for either a vampire or a mortal. But she was mortal, and a ghoul to boot. She belonged to someone. I needed to check that out. Construction rebar rammed into the floor. That the hammer wasn't covered in blood, which was a shame. Otherwise, it would have been a classic clue. Had our killer needed rope to get Marla up onto the rebar? It seemed unlikely. Why put your savings in a bank when you could put it in liquid gold? A fine array of vintages, entirely illegal. No problem for the rich or the criminal, of course, and Mr. Fletcher was both. A single cigarette. Had Marla been waiting for someone? All these bottles must have been worth a pretty penny. The slab of muscle in a suit was Lou's security ghoul. What was his name? Carstairs Cantaloupe. Evening, Mr. Constable.
Campbell.
That was it. I knew it.
Is there something you need?
Any idea what happened here?
Someone disliked a cigarette girl so much that he pinned her up on iron railings and took her head off.
You'd make a great beat cop, you know that? So, do you enjoy being a ghoul?
I do.
Well, bully for you then. Are you the killer? I'll put that down as a maybe. Why are you here?
Mistress Graham was concerned. Violence in Elysium is not to be tolerated.
Does that mean you're not allowed to hit someone if they get out of line?
No.
She was a ghoul. Do you know who she belonged to? Who fed her?
I don't.
Speculation is good for your health, and it's not one of the deadly sins. Try it sometime. Well, goodbye.
Well, she was dead. The missing head gave it away.
Why?
A cross and a fancy one. Made of metal. Interesting. Nah, that paper'd been here since before Prohibition.
Oh.
Over here, my boy.
My sire Gideon and the sheriff Hector. They'd asked me to make some chit-chat with the corpse.
Fabian, my boy. What do you make of her?
Well, she is definitely dead.
That's the best you can do?
Sorry, boss. Head torn off rather than chopped. Iron rebar through the heart.
Torn off. Interesting. Anything else?
There's an artifact. A metal thing, sort of a cross, but with a pointed end.
Sharpened cross and a severed head. Remind you of anything, Hector?
Talk, little fuck.
Marla worked here in the Macomb. I think she was a ghoul.
More than likely. Fletcher values loyalty in his staff.
But she wasn't Fletcher's ghoul, was she?
Don't try that on me, Malkavian. She was Rosalind's, all right?
Always sensible for a prince to have their ear to the ground.
That's all I have right now.
Well, keep on it, Detective.
Keep poking around, son. You're the right man for this job.
Ouais. C'est ça pareil, le petit jeu de détective dans le jeu-là.
Your first time at the Macomb, and it's a doozy. What do you make of our little tableau out back? I was thinking of redecorating, but blood red is a little unsubtle.
Where were you when she died? Assuming she died here.
Deep in a dreamless sleep, I'd imagine, given the time it must have taken to stage this little vignette.
Who found her?
As it happens, I did. First thing I saw when I came in. Does that make me a suspect?
I'm reasonably sure that if you murdered someone with inventive props and scenery, you'd be only too happy to tell me.
Right on the button, Detective. Right on the button.
What can you tell me about Marla? She worked for you, right?
The girl did have employment here, selling cigarettes. And before you ask, I don't know why a tray around your neck would get said neck sliced in two. She didn't strike me as clever or deep in a diabolical scheme.
She was Rosalind's ghoul. She is definitely connected to kindred.
Oh, she worked for one of the princes. Yes, that sounds like a reason.
When was the body found?
First thing when I came in, about a half hour after sunset.
Uh-huh. Now that does tell me something important. The killer couldn't have done this at night. They must be mortal.
Bingo, dear boy. I wondered if you'd spot that.
A mortal taking out a ghoul as some sort of message. Well, well, well. Nice place you got here.
I'm flattered it meets the approval of one so expert in fashion and decor. I'm sure we'll have the pleasure of seeing you here often, given your new role. Just keep it discreet, all right? And get your boss to buy you a better jacket.
Thanks, I'll talk to you later.
Chin up, old boy.
Lui, Hector, je pense.
What have you got, son?
The kill happened during the day. This wasn't kindred.
A cross, a torn-off head, and a mortal killer. What do you think, Sheriff? Hunter?
It seems so.
This seems so carefully staged. Could it be a setup?
Very theatrical, as you say. Designed to strike terror into the heart of all cigarette girls everywhere.
Or at least those who serve a prince. Well done. I'll take it from here. The fact it happened during the day, that's useful. You look into the girl. Find out where she lived, her lovers, family, friends. Either file a nasty accident or an ordinary back alley encounter. Whatever works. Make sure no one will miss her.
Poor kid. One day selling salvation from a box, the next, poof, gone. Forgotten, buried. But isn't that the way of our world?
OK. OK.
What was that?
Oh, you saw it too, huh? Well, look, I'm sorry to disturb your sleep. I guess it was a dream? But, no, those were memories. I mean, things that I'd forgotten or maybe misunderstood at the time. Something must have dislodged them. Gideon, my sire, and Hector, my old boss. Both are long gone.
We have a place to be. To meet the prince.
That's right. The Macomb Bar. The place we just dreamed, actually. Maybe that's why it was on my mind. Ah, we should get to the prince.
Là, ça va être pour l'autre épisode, nous autres. Une fois de plus, on touche à la fin de cet nouvel épisode. Merci à tous ceux qui ont écouté jusqu'au bout. N'hésitez pas à laisser des likes, commenter, ainsi que vous abonner. Je vous invite également à venir interagir avec notre communauté québécoise sur notre Discord, lien dans la description de la vidéo. Merci et bon jeu à tous et à toutes. On se revoit dans le cybermonde. À la prochaine.
Des dunes brûlantes aux jungles d'acier, à l'espace intersidéral. Sous l'armure des géants, en croisade sacrée, ils purgent les monstres que nul n'a domptés.